So, with the wind raging outside, it's now time to do another one of those shooty videos again, those shooty bang bang videos. And yeah, I'm taking a break from the bullet hell videos and I'm going back, way back, and start with the earliest of proper side-scrolling horizontal shoot 'em ups. And take it from there in a new sub-series or a new series called Let's Talk and Play Horizontally Scrolling Shoot 'em Ups, in so many words. Rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? And we're going to start out like I said, with the one of the very first true examples of the genre, the mega influential Scramble by Konami, and it's going to be the one official home port of the game. So yeah, you can forget about your C64 versions, your MSX versions, all the other home computer, Atari versions and everything. This one right here is Scramble for the Vectrex, for the almighty Vectrex. And I don't know if you can see it on the label, but here it says, trademark of Konami Industry 1981 by GC. The port is done by GC in 1982 for their Vectrex system. So I'm gonna jam it right in here and put the color overlay on there for added effect. I don't know what kind of effect, but definitely adds an effect. And turn it on. So we're greeted with the Vectrex boot up system, or boot up screen, and the Scramble title screen. There's no waiting, there's no track mode, there's no demo mode. When you turn on the game, you jump right in. So here's my little plane. I have a shot button for bullets. Only 4 bullets can be on screen at the same time, so you need to space out your bullets when necessary, and you have your bombs, which you need to drop manually. And the trick to this game is, it's not terribly difficult, but you have a fuel meter to consider. And this fuel meter you need to keep stocked by basically shooting fuel tanks. Doesn't make any logical sense, but it was dropped with later games in the genres as well. But it adds an interesting dynamic to this particular game. So right now we're in the second part of the loop already. This is the cave section with the flying custard pies, or the UFOs, if you will. And you'll notice that I'm slowing down my shots here to make sure I'm shooting these, because they're probably the only real tricky enemies in the games. And I hear the fuel signal. My fuel tank is running out. I don't know. And of course, on the Vectrex, if you get your little space shop blown up, it needs to have fancy vector particle effects. Now this is the meteor storm section of the game, and the only sane way to tackle this is to stay low and below the hillside and just pop out when you have to and when it's safe. Here we go, over the hill and stay low again. That was the extra life jingle. It means I got my extend. You get one at 10,000 points. And we're in the final section of the game, the Space Fortress. So with these vector graphics you have to use your imagination a little bit. So we went from a mountain range inside a cave, then a hillside plagued by a meteor storm, and now we're in the futuristic Space Fortress on a way to shoot the core. Now I cleared the first loop of this game once before, but it's this last section of the game that's incredibly tricky. There's not even that much shooting in the end anymore, and that part is coming up right now. But it's all navigation, and if you're not fast enough, you're gonna crash against the walls. Like this section in particularly is brutal. There you go. So what's so influential about Scramble is that unlike Defender, there's an actual kind of a stage progression going on. So you're going through different areas, constantly moving from left to right. Ah, another death. And the one thing that really makes Scramble as influential as it is, and you'll see that in later games in the genre, in the subgenre of horizontally scrolling shoot 'em ups, is that there are stages to navigate, unlike in vertically scrolling shoot 'em ups, which usually have you flying over landscapes without much interaction. So there's stage navigation, and you have stage hazards to consider. Here we go. That should be able to do it. Yep. And now, yep. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Oh. I think we're almost there. Ah, did I miss it? I think that was the core I needed to destroy. Another chance. Oh! And my fuel's running out. I think I get one last... No! One last shot. I think I'm gonna die before my... Yeah, my fuel has run out. So the fuel's the little line under me. This is my that was my final life. So that's what you get when talking and playing shoot 'em ups. Actually, I'm pretty glad I was actually doing better than I did on one of my earlier runs. So I actually got past the final navigation bit. It's just a damn shame I couldn't destroy the core there. Of course, destroying the core is something you're going to come back in another very influential horizontal scrolling shooting game by Konami, and that's going to be the next one on the menu. So yeah, if you are in the know, then you probably know what I'm talking about already. So I'm signing off with this pretty short video of the monumental Scramble. Peace.